Hi YouTube, and welcome to vlog number 30. This is a special vlog that I am doing upon request, and I want to give a very special shout out to Christy Hurt Murray. She, although is a new subscriber to me, has been extremely loyal, and among the small handful of fans that I have that has actually watched every single video I have made. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. She wants to see more about tarantulas, so in this vlog we're going to cover tarantulas. I want to shout out Jeremy Hoyles, because he's a Scar lover. I'm also doing something special for Scar, for Jeremy Hoyles. And Adam Texeria, because he's also a fan that's watched every single video I've made. Adam Texeria, T-E-X-E-I-R-A. T-E-X-E-I-R-A. Alright, and back to Christy Hurt Murray. Okay. She loves my channel so much because she says that I am real. I'm not faking life or whatever. I'm real and true to myself. No matter what people say, I'm still going to be myself. And I want to make a promise to her and to the rest of my YouTube fans right now that I am going to stick to that. I'm always going to be true and say what I feel. Be who I am. Not change for the masses. So with all that being said, and without further ado, let's get started. We're covering venomous tarantulas, Scar. Here's the cane break. Number 2. Name is Halloween because that's when we got him. A year ago, right?
A year ago on Halloween, the guy in our outdoor barbecue video
Rooster. Also the guy who rode the Gravitron got this snake for us.
He rescued it.
Yeah, he rescued it from a sawmill that was fixing to get it killed. So we're going to go to this first, and I'm going to show y'all how potent the venom is. We got this rat here. We're going to feed Scar a rat because I don't have no rabbits, and I won't feed it live because just because I got so many hate, and I'm not changing who I am or what I am because of not feeding live. Because I am feeding live fancy mouse to my rattlesnake. This is a pink color phase, by the way. This is a pink color phase canebrake rattlesnake. And here is my first one, a yellow color phase, extremely rare. I don't see that very often. So we'll see how long it takes this venom to kick in on this. If he's hungry. He jerked back instead of at it. Maybe he's not hungry, or he or she. Oh, it broke its rattle, by the way, too. Climbing underneath this thing right here.
It was sleeping, baby.
Whoa, she's very uncomfortable with that mouse being in there. Maybe she is full. Well, I'm going to close this up for a minute. We'll leave it in there, hopefully, because I'm not going to take up a lot of everyone's time. But I do got a lot of people. I climbed in there with them. I do got a lot of people wanting to see a lot of cool stuff, so I'm going to do what I can for you guys. And when we're done, we'll be doing some update on the other venomous. Is she absolutely beautiful? If y'all think this snake is absolutely beautiful, leave it in the comments below.
We prefer not everybody to have venomous. If you know your knowledge and you've done your studies, then it's all to yourself. If you're just young and you look at this channel and you look at it and going, oh, well, Edward Kendall has venomous. Not everybody does it. I don't. I live here, but I don't mess with the venomous.
And there is Sarah 2 cents. Here we go. Oh, was that a miss? I believe that was a... No, it wasn't a miss.
No, I got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yep, I got it. Not very much. You can see this snake is fat and healthy. And what Sarah was getting at, don't go get a venomous snake because you see me or Viper Keeper or some of the other YouTubers out there who's been doing this for years and years. It takes a lot of learning, really. And the best way of learning is trial and error on anything you do, but there's a little room for error with this type of animal. You make a mistake, you're screwed up one way or another. Maybe a hospital trip, maybe your life. It is a very unforgiving hobby if you don't know what you're doing. And sometimes even when you do know what you're doing. I've been lucky for the last 33 years. I've never been bit except one time on my toe.
Well, we got
when I stepped on a rattlesnake. Yeah, I guess we did step on a
I
cottonmouth.
dried on a cottonmouth.
Yeah, cottonmouth.
Sometimes watering the horses.
Yeah, sometimes they dry bite, which is lucky because they got hemotoxin that does some serious damage on the cottonmouth, and I have one of those in here. They're nothing like this though. These are highly toxic. They got neuro and hemotoxin, and they don't play. You can see he might have to bite that one again because he didn't put very much venom in it, but he put enough in it to shut him down. All right, now.
She's being a mama.
Where's my paper?
Over there.
Now we're going to move on to Scar because of Jeremy Hoyles, Hoyles. Still stay tuned, Christy Murray. Stay tuned because we're fixing to do Scar. Those of you who do not want to see this beautiful, lovely, awesome rat killed and then fed to that big badass snake, stop watching now or keep your hateful comments to yourself. I have unlimited supply of these rats. I bought 3 females and a male and raised thousands off of it. I bought 20 mice and we are sitting on thousands now. Somebody asked me if I sold mice. I do sell mice.
Locally.
I do sell mice locally. And I have other ways to get them to people as well, but I'm not paying shipping on that, so only buy a mouse from me if you have no other means of getting one somewhere else, or if the ones that you're getting somewhere else is sterile, because a lot of people sterilize them. Alright, now I'm going to Scar here. Let's see, can you hold this for me? Come around here and hold it right here where everybody can see. Maybe right here. Watch this. Please don't take your eyes off of that. Keep it right dead center. We don't want nobody to miss anything. Let go. Let go. Alright, I'm always nice to my pets. As you can see, these rats are absolutely awesome, nice. They let me pet them and love them and everything else. And I don't want them to suffer, so I got me a little knock in place right here. Got me a knock in place right here. Instant death. Scar. Watch.
Shut.
That's just a snack for Scar because I don't have no rabbits. And y'all see how clean and nice that was? This is just me keeping it real. This snake has to eat. Without me feeding this snake, it will die. Without me watering this snake fresh water on a every 3-day or sometimes sooner basis, it will die. Without me watching and monitoring the heat and the cold temperature, it will die. And last but not least, without me cleaning up its shit, which is an epic job, it will die.
Two-person job.
It is a predator. It eats fuzzy animals. That's what it eats. This is just a snack on that rat, and I'll go back to it so you can see after a while, but we're going to try to move this video along because I don't want it to be extremely long. Let me see. On tarantulas, let's go to a Phonopelma simani. Let's see what we got. Not that one, because I don't want to stress it out. I need to get over there. Here, hold this on some of them for a minute. Let me look what we got. I am a fan of pokies myself. A big fan of pokies. Being Poecilotheria, fasciata, Highland ornamentals, lowland ornamental. This is the Poecilotheria fasciata. Poecilotheria fasciata. They get up to 9 inches. Some will call me a liar on that, but I've seen it. My favorite is the Goody Sapphire Ornamental Tarantula. I have on my back here. You see? Forever marked by something I love. Now this is a wild caught, a Phonopelma simani, a Costa Rican zebra, female. Now if you're going to handle tarantulas, I don't very often, but if you do, they need to feel comfortable. If you blow on them, I'm going to blow, watch the sputter. They react to that. They got all these hairs all over their body. Lets them know when something's on. And if you can see in here, you see these little webs? All these little webs are like ley lines or something that...
Like a booby trap.
Like a booby trap. If something messes with that over here, they'll know it. Because they got such an awesome sensory system you wouldn't believe. Their exoskeleton and their hairs, believe it or not, are made out of this stuff right here. This little stuff right here, your cuticle. See that cuticle? That's what their whole body is made out of, including their hairs. A lot of people don't know that either. They do not suck through their fangs. They actually bite something and kill it with their fangs, and then they will eat it, suck the juices out of it through a hole in their mouth underneath right underneath their eyes. As you can see me, I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques of handling this wild caught spider. It's been a long-term captive, and you have to kind of be safe. I might get bit. If I get bit, it's just me being real. The way she's acting, I'm going to use a technique I call the pinch grab. A lot of people don't like using this technique, but it's effective. If you want to inspect the bottom, the only reason I'm using this is because I want to inspect the bottom. I'll show y'all. Whoop. She tried to attack right there. She's going down in her thing. See how she's going down in her cave? She's going down, just trying to get away. Everything always wants to get away. Here we go. Here we go. A pinch grab, a safe pinch grab. If y'all look, there's a little mouth underneath these fangs. Right here is a book lung, a book lung, a book lung, and a book lung. And then right here in the center, are you catching all this? Mm-hmm. Right in the center is a place where a male will have bulbous pedipalps. They'll turn themselves upside down like so, build a sperm web, sperm on it, suck up the sperm in their pedipalps, and then place it into this little flap that the females have. This is a female. And now she's completely content the way I'm holding her right now. I'm not pinching very hard. If I was to pinch very hard, it would give her stress. It does not hurt them to turn upside down. They are basically like a land crab with hair. Now, I'm going to put her back. That's one way to handle them. Another way to handle them is to put your hand here, and you're always taking a risk that you might get bit. This is a wild animal. But you can just touch it on the back and easily walk it up on you. These are really fast tarantulas. Really fast. As you can see, we don't want it to fall off. So sometimes you have to put yourself at risk just to make sure it don't fall. They're extremely fast, like I said. We have an escapee here on our hands. Another part of keeping it real with Edward Tyndall. Shit happens sometimes. I've never been bit by a tarantula, but it's possible. They don't like being handled. Now if you get some of the other ones like Brachypelma, show on scar real quick, and this rattlesnake. If you get the Brachypelma species, which is a land-dwelling tarantula, they will more likely be calmer and more handleable. You seeing that rattlesnake up close? They love to see that. And then Scar's eating his little bitty rat. That's so cute of him.
Trying to chew the head off.
I have king baboon tarantula. I don't know if we'll see one of them or not. Let me see. The king baboon is one of my favorites. They make a hissing sound. The hell is it? They make a hissing sound. They're also very fast, very aggressive.
It's inside.
What, in here? Oh, you see it?
In one of the caves.
Yeah, it's in one of its caves. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, shit. It's right here. That needs to be moved out of the way. It's down in here. I'm not going to mess with that one. It just attacked at me. They're very aggressive. These are very small. Where is it? Here's the king baboon number 2. Maybe we'll be able to see one of these king baboons. You don't see them out very often. What's that doing in there? This one has an elaborate tunnel. Here it is. Can you get on that and show that king baboon? Right here. You see it right here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, that is the king baboon. Number 2. I have 3 of these. Y'all stay tuned to my channel and you will be able to see them up close and personal later on. They get fairly big size. Big heavy body spiders with big humongous back legs. Here we go, look at this one. All of them re-dig and change around their environment. You see how everything's different? This one has a awesome hole here that goes up underneath here. I don't actually see the spider. Yes, I do. I'll try to get a picture of the spider for you. There it is down in its cave. As you can see, completely silked up, beautiful, beautiful. Might going to be shedding soon. I'm not sure, but check them rattlesnakes out again. And Scar's having issues eating that small prey. I don't like feeding him small things like that because he has an issue. But sometimes a man has to do what a man has to do. Okay. I'd like to give another shout out to Nightcore Reptiles, a friend and fan of mine. He's even been up here to visit me. You can check out his channel, Nightcore Reptiles, and he even uploaded a blooper of me feeding a rabbit to Scar, and it went terribly wrong. Look at Scar real quick. See him trying to get to the head? He's trying to figure out a way to eat it. This is a copperhead, venomous again. I will not be handling this one, but I will be giving it a mouse for you guys to see. She's been eating for me. There she goes. She just bit it. Are you catching it? Did you catch the strike? Mm-hmm. This is a 2-person job. There you go. There was the kill hit. I'm going to put this on here because she's fixing to come out. There was the kill shot right there. They're not as venomous as most snakes, but you can see the effects of what's going on to the mouse. And don't take it long to die. It just pumped it full of hemotoxin.
Is it the same as a rattlesnake?
Rattlesnakes have hemotoxin and neurotoxin. She just pumped him full of hemotoxin, which is going into his bloodstream and helping digest the meat. So when she does go to eat it, if she's kept warm, it will digest faster. This rattlesnake here has just got done eating. Jumpy little guy. Possibly could eat another one. I'm going to offer him another one just in case. Just to see. You never know. I always keep my rattlesnakes full and happy and healthy. If he does not eat it, I never leave a mouse in the cage with them. I have in the past with venomous snakes, but it's not a good idea. The best rule of thumb is if they don't eat their prey item,
look at Scar.
they don't do their prey item, take it out of their kids. Check this out. Well, I just pissed Scar off by coming up here and he dropped it. He'll get it though in a minute. What else? What else was I going to cover in here? Oh yes, brickhead reptiles. Check out brickhead reptiles. He wanted to see some Pac-Man frogs and leopard geckos. Here's the Pac-Man frog that was stuck in shed the other day, so everybody knows. I told y'all the coloration was gone. It's starting to come back, as you can see. See that? Nice, right? This is a 4-spot patternless Pac-Man that we have had for about 5 years now, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 5 years. He just attacked. He's ready to eat. This is one from Megan Correll, somebody I did a trade with a long time ago, also a fan. We don't know this type of frog, but it's a Pac-Man. And then this is our Sunburst Pac-Man frog. She's been having an issue with her mouth open for the last 2.5 years. Ever since she went through the heat. I had a total death of the entire reptile room downstairs at some point.
That one is sold.
Yes, here is this leopard gecko is sold already. I just haven't shipped it out because of the weather to a good friend of mine. When the weather proves good, I will ship it out. He's absolutely amazing. If you look at this, it's almost like looking at a CGI animation. Check that head out. Does that look CGI? Like it's fake or not? But I assure you, it's as real as I am, people. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing animal, and this roach is purposely put in there. That is a rusty red, also known as a Turkestan roach, also known as a red runner, also known as a Blatta lateralis. Those are from another good friend of mine, Aaron Pauling. Y'all leave in the comments below if you like Blatta lateralis. If you don't like Blatta lateralis, rusty red, Turkestan roach, also leave that in the comments. But don't ever forget the name of that roach, Blatta lateralis. That way you can say something smart to the reptile community. Like next time you see a gecko or something, oh yeah, I bet they'd like Blatta lateralis. So it'll help you fit in the clique.
You just ate pineapple. I know
yes, he's still got food.
Hungry.
He's still got food in here. This is pineapple.
That's what he's after.
He is
that paper.
He is a super giant hypo tangerine carrot tail. He's a whole mouthful of what he is, but we love him.
He's our big boy.
He's my big boy, and we have some more leopard geckos. We're 23 minutes in already. We have more leopard geckos, but I'm gonna have to cut this video down because it's taking too long already. We also keep birds. We love birds. We have all kinds of stuff, people. I'm an animal lover of all sorts. Y'all missed the strike here. He just struck this rat, and it's just doing the last bit of death roll. This snake in here will probably eat off cam. I'm sorry for that. Now I want to show y'all another another snake here. Personal favorite of mine. I'm doing an update on this. Where's the pill? The pill.
It's right behind you.
And my channel is real. In real life, shit happens, people, and you have to deal with it all the time, every day. This snake was a rescue, and there was something not quite right with it. So I took it in. And when I took it in, I've been trying to feed it back to health. It's also venomous. Sarah will hold for me. And I'm going to doctor this snake. I'm going to show you how to doctor this snake. Don't try this at home. This snake, like all snakes, have a different demeanor to them. This is a venomous snake. Always check where the head is, because you never know. Okay, here he is. Now this snake is different than all other cottonmouths I've ever seen. He has scrubbed his nose, I'm going to show y'all, upon putting in this new enclosure. But he's healthy now. He's starting to build venom back up in his venom sacs, which makes him more dangerous. but he's pretty calm. So I'm able to handle him slightly if he knows I'm not going to hurt him. As you can see here, how he's acting. You see that? I'm always on guard though. I'm faster than a rattlesnake. Not very many people have the skill set that I have because I've handled so many of these in my life. And I feel comfortable with them. Just because you see me do something with a snake, don't mean you go out and do it. It does not make it safe. And this snake is very calm. He's been very calm since I've got him. For whatever reason, I don't know why. But they all have their own attitude. So me, I'm going to pierce this vitamin E oil tab, and I'm going to fix him. He's got a problem. You see, he's alert. He's alert. He's venomous. He can kill. He can bite and maim. We're going to work with him. I'll grab him here because I got to heal him. He got hurt in my care. I'm going to fix him. Y'all can see he's getting a little bit more healthy now. Y'all do see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like pinning him, but I have to from time to time. Let's see. Hold on, baby. I want to be as careful with this snake as I can because I don't want to lose the trust that I have with him, which is easy to do. You don't want to ever lose trust with your animals. Get up close. You see, I got him pinned, but slightly. He's still not trying to bite. He can bite. He don't want to. Are you up here close? Mm-hmm. All right. Watch how I'm going to do this, people. I'm going to softly get up here where you can see what's going on. I'm going to drop this right on his nose. And I'm going to move it around. And it's painful to him. All right, I'm going to let him go. Okay. Okay. Now that is going to help him. This snake also had the end of his tail missing when I got him. As y'all can see, right here. Now, the snake might not be too happy with what I just done to him. But he took it. He accepted it. He knows that I'm trying to help him. He's never stricken at me yet. Not meaning that he will not. And I'm always safe.
Do you want this mice?
I'm always safe. Always safe. He has not been able to kill anything yet, but I've been feeding him frozen thawed or fresh killed the whole time. Whoa. Whoa. He could bite me at any moment, people. Don't move. Don't move. He could bite me at any moment. Don't ever try this at home. This snake fully trusts me, and nobody you'll ever see handling pit vipers, and I'll tell you why. They have pits, and they can sense 1/100th of a degree in temperature change. So he knows I'm a living object. He knows I'm alive, and he knows he can bite me. He's getting a little upset now. So I'm going to try to easily maneuver him back where I feel safe. And I'm just in my environment. I'm keeping it real, people. This is what I do on a daily basis. I've done it for years. Once in a while I'll run into an awesome animal like this that doesn't mind me handling it. That does not mean go out and do that. I feel safe. I feel calm. He feels safe and calm. And he's starting to come back around. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like all my other videos, you can do me a big favor by liking, hit the little bell, subscribe, tell your friends, comment, and please don't do what I do just because you think it's cool. It's not. And as you see, I don't handle all venomous snakes in the same way. You can't. They're all different. This copperhead here, mean as a copperhead. They like their territory, they enjoy it, and they don't want to be messed with. So I would suggest not. And as you can see during the cottonmouth, the way he was looking at me, or the way when Sarah walked behind me, he kind of got all up in arms a little bit, you know, a little uneasy. I had to put him back in his comfort zone. letting him know everything's okay. Here goes the last rattlesnake eating its second rat. And we're at 30 minutes in the video. This is going to take me a long time to upload this video. So if it's not up, what is the date today? 24th or 25th or 26th. I don't know. It might take a couple days to upload. It was supposed to be up tomorrow, but I don't know if it will be. I wish you all peace, love, and happiness. Like always, stay tuned. And I will try to bring you more badassness as soon as possible. Keep it real, people. Edward Tyndall and Sarah Tyndall out. We're going to do another one about the gliders. Peace. If y'all want to see a video about the gliders, leave it in the comments.